You are literally not happy about this Jason Momoa deal.
Nobody wants it. Do you want us to come see the movies? Leave their faces alone. We're there to see them.
But it's not historically accurate.
Don't care. Make them sexier than they were in real life. I don't care. I'm going to die on this hill. Let's stop making sexy men shave for roles. I know where I want to start this one. Can I start with a rant?
Sure, go.
Can we stop making sexy men shave off their facial hair for movie and TV roles?
This is really upsetting. It was Jason Momoa, wasn't it?
It was Jason Momoa this time. He shaved his beard. Why? I know maybe the character he's playing classically doesn't have a beard. Does anybody care? No. We're here to see Jason Momoa with a beard. And it's not even really that he has a bad face or anything like that. That's just not the face that I know. That's not Jason Momoa's face anymore. I don't know that man.
Why is this sending you so over the edge?
Because we already did it with Pedro Pascal when we made him shave his mustache. And even he was like, never again. I'm not doing this again. I look weird. Which... You do. That's not the normal face I'm used to. These men are sexy. Let him have the facial hair. I like a man with some facial hair. I don't care if it's accurate to the character or not. Let him have it.
I'm just curious what your reaction would be if Steven Adams came out and he was clean shaven.
Okay, well, Steven has a great face.
Okay.
There was one point in time where he accidentally shaved too far. He didn't get the guard on the razor. And so he did have to shave the whole thing. And he looked his age. It was weird. Steven Adams is not nearly as old as you think he is. How old do you think Steven is?
I'm going to say 28.
Okay, well, that's probably closer to accurate. He might be older, 32 now.
Okay.
But he does not look like a 32. He has looked like he's in his late 30s since he was in his late 20s.
Well, you gave it such a huge setup. That's why I was...
I know.
Yeah.
But if you're not in Oklahoma, you wouldn't have guessed Steven was that young. Just a young 32.
I just think it's funny. I mean, I'm watching your face as you're doing. You are literally not happy about this Jason Momoa deal.
Nobody wants it. Do you want us to come see the movies? Leave their faces alone. We're there to see them.
But it's not historically accurate.
Don't care. Make them sexier than they were in real life. I don't care. I'm going to die on this hill. Let's stop making sexy men shave for roles.
All right. So for everybody listening in the comments, tell us if you agree with Miss Rachael or not.
You know you do.
Just curious.
Go look at Jason Momoa's face right now and Pedro Pascal without that mustache and tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not.
I just want to find out. I want to see where the people land.
Well, I know that Pedro and Jason are both on my side. They both were like, wait, maybe this wasn't the best choice.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. You got anything you want to rant on? Anything you want to talk about next? Since I got that out of the way, I'm feeling a little bit better.
The one I have down is I'm messy, and
actually you don't seem very messy.
Okay,
why are you saying you're messy?
Well, because I got Janet busted me on this, and I can't argue. Okay. So growing up, I shouldn't say growing up. When Mark was growing up, my youngest son, we used to say he was the messiest eater, and I mean, like, all of our dogs would just hover around him when we were eating at the table, hoping he would drop something.
Yeah, the favorite.
And then
one.
when we would get him up off the table and stuff, there'd be just food all over the place. Well, I'm not that bad. However, now I've realized he does get it naturally from me. In fact, Janet said she can tell every day when she comes home from work where I have stood to eat chips or cookies or whatever, because there's crumbs. And if they're not on the counter, this is where I got busted hard. They're on the floor.
In front of the spot where you were sitting?
spot where I was standing. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm doing a great job. I'm cleaning the counter. Well, all I was doing was brushing off into the floor. I didn't realize that all of a sudden. Yeah.
That's how crumbs work.
Yes. And here's the thing. She also brought to my attention that I would never be able to say I didn't eat whatever she didn't want me to eat because she could see the remnants.
Evidence. Do you think it's because you eat so fast that the crumbs just fall out of your mouth?
Yes. Yes. And so now that ever since she said that, I like just yesterday was trying to eat some chips and about 4 of them fell out of my hand. I'm like, gosh, dang it.
What? Why is it so hard to find your mouth?
I don't know. And now I'm running the freaking vacuum in the kitchen all the time because I'm like, I can't let her see this. I can't let her see this.
It's time to invest in a Roomba to cover up all of your sins, Jeff. It could just follow you around.
Why do you guys only have a Roomba that goes in the kitchen? Well, I don't understand that.
Stay right there and go back and forth.
And why does it always sound like it's picking up, the biggest landfill it's picking up? I'm not that messy, but I guess I am.
I'm going to have to pay more attention. Is that why you clean up in here every day, to clean up your crumbs?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. That and I'm a germaphobe.
Leave no trace. Leave no trace. All right. Well, all right, messy. I need to admit maybe the dumbest reason I stayed out past my bedtime.
Okay.
I was out at trivia the other night with some friends. We came in second. It's good. You know, you go have a couple beers, see if you can win. Afterwards, they were like, hey, we're going to stop by Hopscotch after this. It was already like 8:30. That's late.
That's late for us.
But the words hopscotch, you know what that says to me, Jeff?
What does it say?
Brussels sprouts.
No.
Yep. I definitely stayed out till 11:30, 11:45 because somebody tempted me with Brussels sprouts. And I couldn't say no to just a large plate of Brussels sprouts at 8:30 p.m. So that's why I was dragging a little bit earlier in the week, you know, because yeah, I stayed out late eating Brussels sprouts. They were so good, though.
Okay, but do they do you like they do most people?
Where it's a little stanky?
Uh-huh.
I think I got it out overnight. I didn't smell any of it.
Well, I didn't. Thank goodness, because if I'd have smelled it in here, I'd have been like, oh, okay, I think you're going to finish the show by yourself.
For the record, I do think about what I'm eating in the time frame that it's going to circle back around. Because you know I like beans.
Oh.
So those are a dinner situation. We can't have them sneaking up throughout the day. You need them to go ahead and pass through the digestive system through the night so you don't ruin anybody's day the next day, you know?
Well, I'm just going to say, you and I are very cognizant,
Try to be.
polite, because you and I both every once in a while go, I've got to step out for a second.
Just to step out.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Thank goodness.
So Brussels sprouts. Have you ever stayed out for anything as dumb as
Not like Brussels sprouts. No.
Oh, they were so good.
I love Brussels sprouts. And if they're cooked right, man, they are the bomb. But I'm way too old, much older than you. Yeah, because I'm not staying up for that. Nope.
They were really good, though, for the record.
I'll stay up for family. I mean, I will.
Okay,
But
it was
that's not a dumb
partially
reason, but I was trying to think, why would I stay up?
fine. I wasn't going to say the company because Jerry Ramsey was involved, and I didn't want to admit that sometimes I enjoy his company, but it's more his wife. I like hanging out with her. It's Allison. I'm there for Allison and the other people.
I love
just in case this gets back around to Jerry.
I love that this is on the podcast. Absolutely.
The order goes like everybody else, Brussels sprouts, and then Jerry. That's the order that I was there for. I just want to make that clear. I can't say nice things about him on the record.
Well, he's not known for saying nice things about us.
Exactly.
So turnabout's fair play, Jerry.
All right. Well, if you want some good Brussels sprouts that are worth staying up past your bedtime, stop by Hopscotch on May. That's my recommendation.
The other one I kind of wanted us to go in more depth is we did it for a daily debate on our radio show. Talking about fundraisers.
Yep.
And we kind of talked about it off air, just you and me. How do you handle, so it's back to school season, fundraisers are going to be happening. How do you handle now being the person that is giving them money?
Yeah.
How do you handle these fundraisers? I mean, do you want the stuff they're selling, or
No.
what do you do?
I don't unless it's a Girl Scout cookie.
Okay.
I'll take
Okay.
a Girl
Yeah.
Scout cookies. But most of this stuff, nah. I don't need any sausage. I don't need a snack mix, whatever you're no.
Whatever it is.
Can I be a bad person and be honest?
No, go ahead.
Sometimes if I see them out front selling stuff, I just decide I don't need to go in that store because I can't say no to their tiny, cute little faces.
You are cracking me up.
So I'll just be like, you know what? I can wait on this a little bit longer. I can't go in and walk past those kids and just be like, sorry, I don't want any of that. But I have been known just to give them like, hey, I don't need it, but like, here's the $2 or whatever. Because I don't need your stuff. But
that's what I do. And I think because I do that often enough, I don't feel bad if every once in a while I say, no, guys, I can't help you this time.
So you don't just leave because you feel guilty
Yeah,
about not helping out the kids?
I don't pull the Rachael of, I can't go in there because they're selling it.
I also, I know this is 2025. Do those kids have, square cash? I always assume I need to have some cash on me to buy something from them, or can they take cards these days?
Just about everybody does now. They have some way of taking a card.
You can tell how long it's been since.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, I'm feeling real bad. Thanks for bringing that up, Jeff.
But one of the reasons I want to bring this up too is, shouldn't we then, I don't know. I guess my question is, I bet the majority of us would love to make the donation, but don't want the product.
Yeah.
So should we rethink our fundraisers for these kids to just take a donation?
I don't think anybody actually has a problem with it, but maybe they could make it easier. Like, give me a QR code just to donate or something. That's
Totally.
Cool. Like, then, yeah. There's probably people that still like it. I don't know. You got to get your blue and gold from somewhere.
Well, now, there are some, like we mentioned,
Right.
the blue and gold that I totally get. And, I mean, the chocolates, for the most part, they're not horrible chocolates.
No, they're right.
But like we found out, I mean, there was horrible things, like candles that smelled like regret.
Those or the cookies that ended up in your freezer for
Yes.
years because there was layers of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need all that. To each his own, I guess. But make it easy for me because I don't want your crap.
Well, I was going to say, I think what you brought up is really the best. There's two things. I think you either make it a QR code or you do the text where you just text that number and a $5 donation is done like that.
That'd be super easy. I'd be a lot more inclined to not turn around and go somewhere else if I had an option like that.
I just want to make sure, as everybody's listening, that I do say we need to support our kids, need to support our
Yes, we
schools.
do.
I'm not saying that. I just think we got to come up with a better.
There's got to be a better plan.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to buy a mattress. I'm just not going to buy a mattress from
a school. You
I'm
just
not.
don't feel like it's going to be a high quality mattress, Jim?
Well, even if it is, there's something that just doesn't feel right buying a mattress from a school.
Or light bulbs or sheets. Or all of the random. No, we don't need any of it. We can do better, I think.
Okay, I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Okay, we'll let that be your little rant.
Okay, thank you.
For the day. Okay, so we got over the tell you more cards. We ran out of those. So I've switched it up and now we're going to play a game.
Okay.
It's basically how well we know each other. I've pulled 3 cards from the deck. I haven't looked at either one of these stacks. We're going to see who can answer the most questions about the other person. So what you're going to do, you read the card and decide what your answer is. Your answer for you. You're answering for yourself. Then read me the card and I'll see if I answer the same thing you just said. Does that make sense?
Okay. Are we doing all 3 of these?
We're doing best of 3.
Okay. All right.
So I'll have you start first.
Am I reading this out loud?
Well, read it to yourself first. Get your answer ready so you know what your answer is. You can't change it once you've decided.
Okay.
And then I'll see if I can get it.
What am I most likely to be arrested for?
Arrested. Speeding.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
okay. That's what I said.
I got one.
All
right. All right. Now I got to think about this one for a minute. What is my go-to McDonald's order? It's not, I'm going to say not breakfast because that can make a difference. Non-breakfast McDonald's order.
See, I thought for breakfast I was going to nail it. It was going to be
I know, that's why I
McMuffin.
switched it up and gave you a harder one because you've seen me eat breakfast before. I don't know that you've seen me eat a McDonald's lunch or dinner though.
Okay, I'm just going to play it safe and guess nuggets and a drink. I don't know.
Actually, I typically go with a quarter pounder
Okay, see, I didn't.
or something off the value menu because I'm cheap.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Did you know there's a difference between a double cheeseburger and a McDouble? One has an extra slice of cheese on it and they charge you more for it. That's a pro tip.
Okay, didn't know that.
Okay.
All right.
1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. What sport would I be terrible at?
No. What would you be terrible at? I'm thinking golf because that shoulder and that knee. You need both a shoulder and a knee to play golf well.
Wow.
Dave McKay's standing in the corner, and I think he agrees. Yeah, because you gotta have both. It hurts your shoulder and your knees. Was that your?
No.
What would you suck at?
Baseball.
You'd suck at baseball?
Yeah.
Why?
I could field all day long. I could play defense, but
Just can't
offense.
hit?
Oh, I could hit, but it's always right down the third baseline. That was it. I could never place it any place else. Just right down the third baseline. That was it.
I think you could have learned baseball.
No. Well, no, because it's not my favorite, so I didn't care.
All right. I'm still up 1 though. What musical instruments do I know how to play? We'll use play in quotations. I learned how to play an instrument. Yours is trumpet.
Yeah. Kazoo.
You heard one of my lessons. You know this.
I do?
Yes.
I am having the hardest time recalling
Guitar.
this.
I took guitar lessons.
That is right.
I played back a tape from
Yes.
2002 of an old guitar lesson. So yeah, you should have known that.
She was much better at Guitar Hero. Let's just put it that way.
Yes, I was.
All right. Well, so far, I don't know you at all.
Well, I only kind of know you. What's the next one?
What is my favorite way to procrastinate when I should be working or studying?
Oh, I'm going to say that you're probably playing video games.
That's probably a good answer.
But it's not the one that you thought of?
Well, the one I thought of was I don't know because I'm so much on the opposite side.
You procrastinate on everything.
I procrastinate so much. I really don't know what I would be.
You don't really procrastinate. But if you were going to, I feel like video game would be Your
Probably.
choice.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
Am I going to get the point?
I'll give you half a point.
Half a point. Okay.
So you get 1.5.
I'm still up, though. What did I take the most pictures of in the past week?
Oh, pottery.
Yep.
Hey!
Yep. And it wasn't even good. It was just my disasters. Pottery's hard.
I love how you're also, too, when you take those pictures, you're like, okay, now that's going to be a cup. That's going to be a vase.
Well, and I don't even know what they're all going to be, but yeah. Oh, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 pictures of pottery, just like right in front of my face.
But honestly, you're so hard on these. They're really good. I mean, one of them, too, you said it was supposed to be more lavender. It looked pink in the picture.
Well, I'm showing you the good ones.
But I loved the color on that and the blue flecks in it.
Thank you. I did not show you the crap I made. I'll show you that.
You sure about that? I've seen some of that, too. I've also heard about the stories of your crap that your instructor took and made, what was it, a pitcher and a cup and a vase?
Yeah, okay, I'm in intermediate 2 now. We're supposed to be making pitchers. Okay. That's hard. They're tall.
I don't know. She made it look pretty easy.
Yeah, my instructor did. She saved all of my pieces. I didn't make a single one of them. But today's the day. I'm going to go back and retry it again. I'm not giving up yet. Notice that I put yet in there.
So you beat me by half a point today.
Ha-ha!
That's pretty good. I'll live with that. I'll live with that.
All right. I like this trivia, mostly because I like beating you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next time.
Okay.